I also want to talk about chicken lyrics. Now, the author, she's a wonderful person. She's very great, very inspirational. She's a well-accredited life coach. Her name is Jay Sharp, and her book is filled with quotes. She talks about how she has been writing since she was a little girl, writing different quotes and different storylines, and she did autograph my book as well. Thank you, Jay. My favorite, there's so many, all the quotes are wonderful. It's realistic, and yet it's faith-based. You know, it gives you hope. There are a lot of people think, you know, I'll visualize something and it will happen. There are people who think that I'll pray and I'll see the manifestation of what I prayed for. Whatever you believe regarding getting great results, or quotes are right for you. And on, I'm going to turn in the page. Page 183 is my favorite page because that's a page where I felt like all the quotes. Hold on one second. I should have turned to that page before in hand and like bookmark the page, but I didn't do that. It's natural. It's like reality TV on Real Talk Self, right? Okay, so on page 183, there are 3 quotes on there, and I'm going to read them for you. Before you see the change, you must become the change. It's really okay to be who you are. Really, it is. Loving is the easy part. Liking is where the real work begins. And that's so true. The first one, it reminds me of the song from Michael Jackson. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way. Like, you have to, you know, try to figure out how you can see the perspective of you becoming the change. And then you'll see your environment begin to align itself with you. Like how you are, you attract that, you know? So yeah, I really like it. And it's really okay to be you. Look, I'm a Christian, but I know every day the Lord is working on me, and I have a mouth on me. And I have my personality. When I became a Christian, God did not destroy my personality. He's just perfecting it every day. So it's okay for me to be as spontaneous as I want to, adventurous, and knowing that I'm representing Christ, yes. But it's really okay to, you know, relax and just live your life knowing that Christ, He's the author and the finisher of my faith. Okay, so the third one says, loving is the easy part. Liking is where the real work begins. And that's so true because, of course, the Bible says, how can you say you love God if you can't love your brother that's right in front of you? You know, it even calls you a liar if you can't love people and you say, oh, I love God. Because God you haven't seen, but the person like right there you see, and it's easy for you to love somebody who loves you and somebody who doesn't really offend you. But it really takes work in loving somebody who, you know, gets on your nerves, or somebody you really don't know. But for me, it's easy for me to love people, period. Because first of all, I understand that unforgiveness and no love is a form of blocking your blessings, and nobody's going to block my blessing. You're not going to stop me from going to heaven. So I can love you, but certain personalities and people, I will like, okay, well, I don't really like you, you know? And I guess you can't like everybody. But it's really encouraging. But, you know, reading on from page 183, I started to see more things about myself, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll start to like people more. The people who I don't normally like, but okay, it's all good. Make sure you get a copy of Chicken Lyrics. All right, we'll be right back with more of Real Talk Self after this break.